Hey guys, it's Syndicate here, and finally we are here. The moment, the time is around. Call of Duty is starting to give us a sneak peek on zombies. And what did they give us? A 40-second video of this. Alright, so after about 40 seconds of nothing really significant happening, the one thing that stood out to me was this unique noise. See, now the reason that sounds so significant to me, and I know you could be like, oh yeah, that was the only big crash bang throughout the entire video to make you be like, oh, what is it? It's because it sounds a lot similar to this.
The extinguisher!
So my first thoughts is that, right, we're getting like napalm zombies, you know, we're getting screecher zombies back, we're getting these sort of zombies back, you know, bit of a challenge in the game. It's a lot of fun, you know, you can be just doing your rape train thing, and all of a sudden this thing comes along and messes up exactly what you're doing. Kind of annoying, but, you know, it has to be put in there to make the game a little bit more difficult. But I listened to the screecher sound, I listened to the, you know, the napalm zombie, and it's clearly not going to be the same one of them again. But the one thing that I was like, you know what, it really does sound like, is electricity. And the only thing I could think of was George. Now my reason for saying that is simply the aftershock sound is when George jumps up and hits the ground, it sounds like a distorted sort of thing, electricity sound. And that's exactly what I think the sound was from the audio clip in the 40-second video. Now, I'm going to say this right now, but at first when I did hear the sound, and it really did sound like electricity, I kind of thought George was back. I really did think he was back, but the sound is just that little bit too different, and it does sound like an explosion going off. So I was thinking, we've got an electricity type napalm zombie, screecher zombie, where it comes running towards you and just blows up. I don't know if it's going to be a slow walk like the napalm, or it's going to be like a really, really fast one like the screecher. Now I'm thinking because it's an electricity based zombie, it's going to walk slow and have a really similar effect to the napalm zombie. If you walk close to it, you'll get an electric static shock around you, like if you fired a Wonder Waffle on the floor, it'll slow you down, but not to that extreme. It will become that extreme when it explodes around you and say, you know, like a big, like, Tesla coil of electricity is all around your body and you can't really move and it's slowing you down. And maybe I thought it would be pretty cool is if it disabled your gun. Now, I know we don't want this. Everyone's like, why would you even say that? But how cool would that be? You know, like as an actual boss, it walks around, it slows you down if you get close. You know, you get electric shot, it stuns you and it slows you down. The zombies can catch up to you faster. Whether or not if zombies get close to it, you know, it increases them, makes them faster or something like that. That'd be interesting. But then at the same time, it disables your gun, because if you've got to think with zombies is if they put a boss in, they can't make it easy. You really have to balance things. So like when I talk about, oh, I wish this was a map, or I wish this was a gun, or I wish this was a zombie boss, I always try and balance my ideas with zombies, because if you think about max ammos, for example, people always wanted the ammo-matic machine to actually be in the game, so people could run up to it, you know, spend 10,000 points and get ammo. But just imagine if you had that on, say, you know, Kino de Totem, when you had the Thunder Gun. You could just run around, get your points together, buy Thunder Gun, run around, get your points together, buy Thunder Gun ammo. You could just keep going and keep going and keep going, and it makes it too easy. You need a bit of a challenge. You need to be able to spin the box, get the Thunder Gun back, you know, do that sort of thing. It is tedious, but they do not want to make this game easy. That is the one thing they do not want to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if this really does charge up the zombies as well, like I was saying before. If it increases the zombies, like, you know, speed, so they can stay like levelly paced when you are sprinting away, because we all know in Black Ops Zombies, whilst you're sprinting, zombies can't run as fast as you. You know, you can manage to get away from them, run to the other side of the map whilst they're still trailing behind after you. So it'd be interesting to see if they do get, like, you know, charged up. They're like zoomf and chasing after you like an absolute boss. That'd be crazy. And if, you know, they do hit you like George, they stun you, and that'd be really cool, interesting thing for them to put into the game. Right guys, I'm going to wrap this up now, but I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed my ideas that I've shared there with the 40-second video with a little bit of sound, and I went in depth with it, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I will be planning on doing stuff like this for future zombie information that's released. You know, if it doesn't give us too much information, I really try and break it down and go into detail with it, because that's what I love doing. I really love zombies, and I cannot wait for it to come out. I will be playing a lot of Black Ops Zombies multiplayer with some other people soon, so stay tuned for that. But also guys, if you are really pumped for zombies and you know you really want to support me as a YouTuber with zombies and everything, please be sure to give the video a like and even add it to your favorites. That'd be absolutely awesome. And if you could, share it on your Facebook. I would like to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to see any zombies information, and adios.